I'm gonna talk about these MSW programs. And at this point, I'm irritated because y'all are playing. The States is so basic.
I just want to do the things that make me happy.
Y'all have to keep a documentation journal. That's the tweet. The world needs social workers and we have to stay up because they need us. Hello beautiful people and welcome back to the MSW Diaries episode 5. I am Keiona Janaé and let's get into some things. Okay, first of all, we want to get into this vlog because we're going to talk about these MSW programs and what all comes with the programs. Not even the programs, what all comes with the internship, because this is where this rant starts. So obviously I'm starving like Marvin, so of course I had to get some Chipotle. Cheers. First bite is so good. Anyway, let's start out the story time because y'all know I love a good story time, a good moment, and I'm gonna keep it real with y'all for these MSW diary vlogs because y'all know how I do. Anyway, cousins, so starting off this morning, obviously I'm not feeling too good. It's not COVID. I really do not get sick. And if I do get sick, every 5 years in the summer. So I'm just confused as to how I got sick, when I got sick, and why I got sick. Anyway, so starting off this morning, I did not want to get up. I was supposed to get up at 4:45. I snoozed that alarm till 6:30. And I got up, got my life together, got dressed, hopped in the car, 20 minutes away from the city, 30 minutes. I drive over to the first location where I thought it was gonna be at. Walk in and they were like, oh no. Told them my supervisor's name. I was like, I'm supposed to meet such and such here. They were like, oh no, baby, she not here. They not here. They at the other location. So they give me my new location. They gave me an address. So I was like, okay, cool beans. We finna pull up. Now it's running on 8 o'clock. Mind you, I'm supposed to be here at 8. So I go to the new location. This is where the story gets irritating. We pull up to the new location. Try to go inside, but the door is locked. So I was like, that's weird. Why is the door locked? But I see people inside. I see the person at the desk, and I see the security guard. So I'm pulling the door, and so the lady's just looking at me. So I'm like, is there like a code or something? Like, am I supposed to put something in? Am I supposed to like press something? Because nowadays, these buildings that I've been going into, it's electronic. So you just can't walk in. You have to press the button. They have to identify you. You come in, cool beans. That lady did not want to move out her chair to come open this door. So I'm like, now it's on my face. My frown is coming. I'm literally like this. Like, that's how my face looked. So then the security guard is looking at me, and I think the lady at the desk was like, we're not open, but the door said 8 to 5 p.m. and mind you, it's going on 8:05, 8:10 maybe. So I'm just like, looked at the security guard, and I was like, I pointed to the door, and I'm like, can you come open this? And I mouthed like, can you open this? When I tell y'all that lady came to the door and cracked the door open, like cracked it. Mind you, attitude is there. I'm Keiona Marshall and I'm here to see such and such. Are they here? And at this point, I'm irritated because y'all are playing. So once I asked if my supervisor was there, they said, the security guard was like, oh yeah, they're here. She ain't let me in. Like, this is how I'm looking. And then I say, are you gonna let me in? And she was like, yeah. She stands there. Now my face really shows it. Like, she finally goes, oh, I'm playing. Girl, she lets me in. I walk in and I was like, it's too early to be playing like that. Like, that's how irritated I was. Maybe if you caught me on a good day or like a good morning, it was funny, but y'all made me sit there and y'all didn't open the door. So as I turned, I seen a lady and her son. Not only did you lock the door for other clients to come in, you locked the door while clients are inside the building, and you are not supposed to do that. So as I said that, the lady was like, okay, who are you here to see? And I was like, I'm Keiona Marshall, here to see blank blank or blank blank. Are they here? At this point, somebody called them. She goes to the back and goes to get somebody. I'm standing there for like 5 minutes, so another lady comes out. And she's like, how can I help you? So now I'm slowing it down. I'm Keiona Marshall, here to see blank blank or blank blank. Can you just call them? I was told to come here, meet her at 8 o'clock. The lady pulls out her phone but doesn't call. So I'm just looking at her like, y'all are playing. So then the lady was like, oh, well, they're not at this building. They're at the other building. So I was like, what other building? The people told me to come here. So the security guard speaks up and was like, oh, they're the building down that way. So I'm looking at her and I'm like, you could have told me this information 10 minutes ago so I could have bypassed all of this interaction. What? I was like, thank y'all for y'all time. I don't know why they gave me this address, but yeah, have a great one. And I walked out. What are we talking about? Not only did y'all play in my face, you wasted my time. And then I was like, it's not even my fault because nobody really gave me clear instructions on where to go, what address, because my agency has different locations. I pull up to the new location, which is the final destination, get out the car, irritated. Now it's 8:20 and now I'm technically late. I'm like, hey, they're like, how are you doing? I said, I'm good. I'm Keiona Marshall, here to see such and such or such and such. Then I was like, I just came from next door. They were not of great help. Can you just please call them? They told me that I'm supposed to be over here. Can you please just call my supervisor and just let them know that I'm here? So they were like, oh, we're sorry, but we'll let them know. They were so nice and they called my supervisor and they took me to the back and we got everything worked out. I'm trying to work on not letting things that happen to me in 15 minutes ruin my whole day, but that just made me so irritated because it's like there were so many things that y'all could have avoided by just giving me a simple answer. I had to calm down. People were trying to talk to me and I just wasn't giving that energy how I normally give. I was just going through it, girl. So I was just like, I'll try again next week. That's the story time, child. Overall, I did my first BHA today and I felt really good. Like I was connecting with the client, I was asking questions, see how to put it in on the system. Hopefully by the end of the month I'll be in the school, but it's mostly giving shadowing still. I'm happy with it. So when y'all get into these internships on the MSW level, lock in and don't let these folks play with you. It's Friday, you don't got no job, you don't got no money. I got money, I got paid today too. I got a nice little refund, but it's about to go to bills. And whoever told me to grow up, count your days, baby. Just that cheap spandex, she looks a mess, girl. Woo! Side note, I'm in my parking garage. Hopefully nobody's in here with me, but Renaissance, y'all know, like, let me cut my car off because I just paid for gas. Beyonce will do it to you every time. I don't know, you'll go to a concert or you might not go to the concert, but you'll see it somewhere and it's like, dang, I should have went, or I should have took that album more serious. And Renaissance is one of them. I remember when Renaissance first came out, it was last year and it was around October when I actually sat through and listened to the whole album. I was on my way to Charlotte to go to homecoming and it just wasn't doing it for me. So, you know, like I gave it a few tries, I played it some more. It was just like a few songs that really did it for me. When I went to go see the Renaissance tour, the film, like it just made me appreciate Renaissance so much more. I'm not playing no games. I have a time frame. Like I need to plan with y'all. I need to do my laundry. I need to clean because my room is a shit show. And I really kind of want to be done with everything by 5. It's already 2 o'clock. I kind of want to be done with everything by 3. What am I saying? 6. 6 the latest. Like I want to be BSing by 6 p.m. Very standard. This is a side note from the montage. I want to go to London. Like watching Tapped Out with Nella Rose, Chloe, Mariam, and Adiola Patron. I want to have an accent. I want to be on their level, and I just feel like I'll fit right in. Adzi, what would my name be? The States is so basic. It's so hot in here, my gel coming off my head. Tracy came prepared. Girl. Up in this sleeveless top. I'm gonna go back home and get in the shower again.
I just got out the shower before I came here. And I felt like I was dancing.
I think it would be great. So that was where I was going.
What'd you say? Night school, cigarette to ease the bed. Y'all know. Donut.
What about your social media? Have you been doing that?
Thank you. So, just as you break the iron, what are we doing? Oh. Pick 6.
What word?
Showing the girlies how to. The first one is courage, the willingness to take calculated risk and step outside of one's comfort zone. So I think this year, I just want to do the things that make me happy. I feel like 2023, I was just comfortable. I was used to, okay, it's going my way, so I'm content, like I'm fine. I want to take like making content more serious. Bought a camera last year, didn't really use it. I have to get uncomfortable to be comfortable, so it doesn't really matter what others have to say. Like, I'm doing this for me and the people who watch me. Just like with school too, like I know a lot of us deal with imposter syndrome. So I want to remember, like, I'm getting my master's, yes, but I got to remember who I am as well. I also said balancing time and effort between work, home, and hobbies.
Very good, very good. So you have those, they relate to your vision? Okay, so you can put those on there in the same places around the cloud.
Okay.
If you put 4, you can put more than 2.
Okay.
So get you started. Okay.
He was family and change.
And see, she'll tell you the same thing, or you can use your swipe.
Because I would write my bill despite not having anybody.
It's a few hours after my sea ice event. We went grocery shopping. I just finished some meal prep that I did, and now I'm about to just do an assignment that I have due this Sunday. I know exactly what I can do a little bit later. I'm gonna come back on later and really just give y'all tips on graduate school, because that's really what this video is supposed to be for. It's like tips on graduate school, how to maneuver, how to finesse the system, girl. Yeah, I gotta get my life together first. Realistically, I don't know how I want to do these tips and tricks, but I'll start off by saying tip number 1 is definitely have some type of planner to help you plan out your days, your weeks, your hours, because grad school, like anything can pop up. For example, like when I went to my internship, Clark's days specifically for our field placement is Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, and like in between you have class. So my supervisor is not at the practicum site on Thursday, so she was like, it's better if you do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I had working class on Mondays. I guess whatever helps me work better, I don't know. At this point, like, just give me my degree. Having a planner is a lifesaver. With my planner, I also put in like my work schedule and like my content schedule, as well as like any like vacations or things that I want to put in, as well as a meal prep schedule. Okay, play. All right, hello. Hey y'all. Y'all seen what the things were. I gave y'all the last tip yesterday. So today's a new day and I want to give y'all more tips that you can take for graduate school. Another tip would be finding new people and just connect with them. That tip itself kind of speaks enough volume for you. And what I mean by find people who just overall are positive and are hardworking and determined, who have the same like goals and aspiration as you during this program. The whole graduate school journey can be very stressful, especially if you're somebody who is out of town going to a different school and you just completely know nobody. Like you're winging this by yourself. So I think for me, my experience, I've met honestly 2 people, and when I say they have been my best gorillas here at CAU during my master's program, and I feel like we're gonna have a Kiki in the future. Like, these are my girls, like these are my people. And outside of the tip, I can call them up right now, or we'll say, let's study this paper or do this reading with a glass of wine, or it's a festival coming up, let's go to that, or that concert coming, let's do that, or I found this new food spot, let's do that. That's literally our relationship, and I'm just so glad that I have those 2. Shout out to my girls Tracy and Kiera. My next tip that I want to add in, having at least one person as a mentor or overall just an advocate for you during your MSW journey. Now, this tip right here, y'all, it could be taken however you want to call it. If the shoe fits, wear it. I'm gonna say me personally, during this journey and going into the spring semester, having that extra person who knows the in and out. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, fall semester was very rocky, and it came to my internship. I had to have somebody, you know, be that third party just to know what I was going through during my internship. You have to have somebody like you can just talk to. They're very helpful, like they're very understanding. Just being able to have somebody in your corner to like just kind of guide you down the right way and also remind you that this is why you're here. And not saying like everything will like fall apart and be bad, but no, like even report to them on the good things. You just kind of want that representation and just somebody to know like what's going on, you know? I hope that makes sense, because I don't want to get too messy boots on here, because y'all know we can get messy boots.
Following after the third tip, I have my fourth tip, which is hold on, y'all not hearing me. Documentation. Even if it's just the small things, keep a documentation of everything. I can't even like exaggerate, like I can't even be dramatic. Keep a documentation book. Keep anything that you have. This is mine. And baby, when I tell y'all have to keep a documentation journal, that's the tweet. I don't have to lie to y'all. I don't have to go too much into it. It's definitely self-explanatory. Keep that book on you, baby. Even if it's a book. Hold on, I got my documentation book right here. Because some nights your girl just be overthinking. And listen, not only is that documentation a reference of what has been happening to you, it is also your Bible. It's also your way of life, your proof. This is your proof. And like I said, we don't have to get into it, but going back to my internship from last semester, I had documentation of everything. Emails, text messages, Zoom recordings, because people like to record Zooms now. So I follow trend. I met one of the older ladies who are working for the company that I'm at, and she was like, I don't even want to tell you my age, but just know, at my age, I too keep a book of documentation because people are crazy. Get that book, and if you don't feel like writing because it's too much, you got 1, you got 2, and you have 3. No excuses. Right, girlies, we're just moving right along. So, looking for funding opportunities. Let's just say, being in grad school, you really balance school, work, social life. Literally, that's it. I was blessed to receive an opportunity to do the paid internship. Yeah, somebody recommended me and I took it. Yeah, that's the tweet. I'm also a part of a fellowship within Clark Atlanta. It's good, like your hard work is being paid off, but I want y'all to know that there are opportunities. Even if you don't get a paid internship, there are other opportunities outside of that for the graduate level. Graduate assistantships, that's what they're called, and they're just like jobs within the graduate school program in general. So a researcher, or working in like admissions, or like in the library or the housing, and that's how you get like free housing, meal plan, and you'll just have like a really good refund. Whatever opportunity that they have out there, just grab it. And the last tip that I have for you is overall just be excited, be proud about your journey, because this MSW journey is not over, it's not done. So make sure you just, you know, keep your self-care up, keep your vibes and spirit up. It can get draining and you can feel the imposter syndrome. Like you can be in a room and you think all these people around you know everything there is to know about social work, but clearly we are all learning and we're just at different levels and everybody's a different social worker. I just love sitting in the classroom and just hearing other people's feedback, and also trying to chime in to make sure that we are all keeping an open mind and also following our policies and procedures. So make this journey the journey about you, because you're the student and you're paying for this opportunity, and at the end of the day you want all that you can get out of it. So when you actually get in the field, when you have your degree, when you have your license, you are ready to go to help change the world one client at a time. The world needs social workers and we have to stay up because they need us. But I hope these graduate tips really helped you, because this is the same tips that I've experienced. Like I didn't really receive any input from anybody about grad school, so y'all are getting these tips from my experience. If y'all have any questions, please comment down below. I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna keep it above 50 with y'all. I'm gonna have to see how far some of these comments go, but I'll definitely keep y'all updated. Thank you so much, beautiful people, for watching episode 5. And honestly, we made it to 5 videos of these MSW diaries. Keep it up. I'm doing good. I just gotta be consistent and disciplined, and we got it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, make sure you drop them down below. Make sure you follow the socials. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace out, sweeties.
Ooh.